Hey guys, it's Layla. Welcome back to the channel, and I am in an exceptionally good mood because the sun is out in London. It's a beautiful day. As you can tell from the title of the video, I am actually going to be using the Olaplex hair perfecting system, and I will only be using the number 3, which looks like this. Okay. And this will be my second time using this treatment. I actually straightened my hair for my 30th. Don't hang me, guys. I do apologize. Like the last couple of months have been a whirlwind, and it just was not possible for me to film. But on the plus side, I straightened my hair for a hairstyle for my 30th dinner, and literally within like a week and a half, maybe possibly 2, I had washed it out, and I just completely hated it the whole time. So yeah, there was nothing really to film anyway, but I do digress. So back to this. So I used it ahead of my straightening just to ensure that my hair was in its best condition possible, and then I was supposed to use it after I washed out my straight hair, but that didn't happen. So I thought this would be the perfect time for me to actually share this with you. So what this does is that it's a 3-step system, and this is the third one in the 3 steps. The first 2 steps are available at salons only. I do believe that if you hold like any form of license and you can prove you're a professional, you can actually buy the all 3 from their website to use at home. But the number 3 is generally the one that is the take-home part of the system, which means you can either purchase it at the salon after you do the first 2 steps, or you can buy it online from their website. So what this is basically a bond rebuilder. And to give you guys a little bit of background in terms of what the bonds are, basically there are 2 main structures within the hair shaft. And you have the hydrogen one, your hydrogen bonds, which I mention quite a lot in videos when I talk about giving my hydrogen bonds time to reset, and yeah, basically. And then you have your disulfide bonds, which I have mentioned in pretty much any video that I have spoken about hair color, especially through the period when I was colored. So your hydrogen bonds are your easily broken bonds. So they break, basically. That's what their job is that they break and reset. So each time you wash your hair, each time you wet your hair, every time you introduce water into your hair, those hydrogen bonds break apart temporarily, and then as your hair dries, they reform in whatever position your hair strands are now molded in. So for example, your hydrogen bonds are what allow you to manipulate your hair texture. They allow you to have, or allow us as naturals particularly, to have things like braid outs, twist outs, bantu knot outs, any hairstyle where you are changing or manipulating your natural hair texture. Even things like wash and go, by defining your curls, the hydrogen bonds, you know, they dry, they form, they stay in that position until you reintroduce water, then they break apart again. And then you have the second structure, which is your disulfide bonds, and these are the ones that aren't easily broken. These are the ones that, when they do break, alters your hair permanently. So for example, when you color your hair, these bonds break. In order for the color to work, that's how you achieve the color, because the bonds break up and then the new color attaches itself to the individual disulfide bonds, which usually come together in pairs. They get broken up, your hair has now changed. And so basically those are the bonds that once they break, it is near about impossible to bring them back together. However, the people behind Olaplex, by the way, this is not a sponsored video. I actually bought this to use, and I want to share it with you because I liked how it made my hair feel. So basically, the people who are behind Olaplex have a patented system, or they've developed something, a system, a chemical, and what it actually does is that it forms a claw-like hold on your disulfide bonds, and it brings them back together. It holds them back in place, and it was originally designed to be used for in salons by colorists, so to minimize the damage caused by coloring. And actually what they found is it helps all types of damaged hair. So for example, things like heat can actually also break those disulfide bonds permanently, and hence when that happens, it's called heat damage. And actually, those of you that have heat damage, this could possibly help you. I'm not sure if it's going to completely restore your hair, but what it will do is it will aid you, especially if you are transitioning out of heat damage or anything like that. So definitely check it out. Like I said, it is not a conditioner. Don't expect your hair to be like lustrously conditioned and soft afterwards. However, it does actually restore a bit of shine into your hair, and you do feel that your hair feels much stronger. Now, the reason why I am using this system, aside from the fact that I wanted to strengthen my hair for straightening, actually daily wear and tear can in fact break those bonds, so your hair wouldn't necessarily have like its full integrity. So that's the main reason why I'm doing this, is to restore the integrity of my strands and my curls and my coils, so they're just popping. However, I do also need a protein treatment. So this is not a protein treatment, and from the way that my hair feels at the moment, I do know that I need a protein treatment. So I will be performing a AphoG 2-step protein treatment probably next week. I'll definitely film it to share that with you guys, but I just wanted you to see how this affects the hair, and I definitely think that you guys should try it out. As naturals, we do a lot to our hair, especially when it comes to the pH, so we end up altering the pH of our hair quite a lot, and actually that could be doing a lot more internal damage than we know. Even things like the sun exposure can also break those disulfide bonds in your hair. So yeah, let's jump right in. You do have to apply this on very clean hair. So my hair has been freshly clarified, and this is what it's looking like. And I'm just going to apply the Olaplex in sections. I'm probably going to do 3 sections, because those are the sections that I like to wash my hair in now. And I'm going to apply it from roots to tip.
You run like an athlete. Fine girl in a maxi. I be the boy like backstreet. Oh, you jump in my taxi. With a drive to come